Hello and welcome all to the Time Traveler's Tavern, where there's tales from it and other things. Yeah, I said things. Alright, I will be your navigator and captain, Deadpaw, taking you on this informative journey. Informative of what? We still don't know. But that's why we have our wonderful net guru and all-around frumpy, colorful commentary provided by my good friend Toast.
I'm closer to white bread than rye.
Fair enough. And over to the other side, we have Mr.E. Not as an ecstasy. It's more of a pun on mystery, not Mr. and E. Alright, Mr.E. in the studio with us today.
Indeed.
Alright, today we're going to go down a traveling line of science and fiction, or science fiction, or fictional science, and all that kind of good stuff. Oh god, that's not what they're talking about. That's not that.
No, but I'm saying.
Oh my god, Battlefield Earth.
But I'm saying, I thought that's what the aliens were called, was Cylons. Or am I mistaken there?
That's Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, but I thought they also used but it was a different spelling or something of that nature.
I think they would have been sued.
Not necessarily.
At that point in time, yeah.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Because I thought
Think about it this way. Battlestar Galactica was a dead franchise, and if it had any means at gaining money, it would have.
Fair.
Yeah, he was Starbuck. Woo! Though, I really do also like the name of the actual name of his character in the A-Team. Everyone knows him as Face Man. Most people don't know the actual character's name.
The actual character's name instead of
Mad-Eye
Face.
Murdoch?
No.
He's talking about Face.
Oh, yes.
Since you're on the internet, Mr. Toast.
I really like the guy's name.
Since you're on the internet, Mr. Toast, maybe you could look up Battlefield Earth, see what the name of the aliens were.
John Travolta is the alien?
Yeah.
No, John Travolta is the alien. Don't tell anyone. Secret.
He's one of the aliens that had taken over the Earth.
No, I mean in real life, he's an alien.
Well, that one doesn't shock me.
You can tell by the chin.
Yeah, it looks like a butt.
So him and Jay Leno are of the same alien race?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing so.
The Crimson Chin.
And may I say...
Jesus, you
and,
made him.
and may
We're gonna
I
get
say...
sued by Viacom.
May I
Thanks.
say...
Fire
For his age as well, he
Cyclos.
looks really good. John Travolta.
Cyclos.
Cyclos. I wasn't far off then.
Yeah, you were. Tornado.
Also funny, guess who wrote that movie? L. Ron Hubbard.
That's right.
Why do I know that name?
Scientology.
Wasn't Travolta a Scientologist?
I
I know
think so.
Tom Cruise was. / is, maybe? I know a lot of celebrities are.
He's
a
the
rich
only.
person
He's
religion.
one of the only ones that I think is still perpetuating it, or
What?
was still
I
perpetuating
say
it.
L. Ron Hubbard?
No.
He's dead.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about
In a spaceship around the moon. Tom Cruise?
Cruise. Yeah.
I don't know. Did he get off the crazy bandwagon? Is he
think he
still
was
hopping
always-
on Oprah's couch?
I think he was always on the crazy bandwagon. It's just now he had an excuse.
There's no excuse for Tom Cruise.
But now, if you look underneath your chairs,
I
there's a free
want
copy
the
of the
truth.
book for you.
No, there isn't.
You what?
The book is a lie. So is the cake. Go
Hey, John
somewhere and eat
Travolta
cake.
was a Scientologist.
Ha! I knew it.
There you go.
Friggin' knew it. I'm a genius.
So is Lady Elaine.
It matters not.
Wait, is that a reference to the Lovejoy TV series?
I do love Joy.
You've never seen it.
No, I knew a girl named Joy. She had an infectious laugh. Also something else infectious. Rest in peace, Joy.
I work with a woman named Joy.
In pain.
And Panic?
In pain.
Is it at the disco?
But there's blood on the dance floor.
And Corkscrew.
Goes round and round and round again.
And remember, I was invited.
When it stops, there's only pain. Baby.
Just look at the list of Bernie Madoff's quote-unquote friends.
Bernie Madoff.
Okay.
And he made off with lots of money.
That's what's funny.
Yeah. Or Dionne Warwick.
How about Miss Cleo?
Miss Cleo.
Yeah. Psychic Friends Network. Yeah.
Who are your friends and why are they psychic? I don't know what
And
that
are
voice was.
I was gonna say, what the hell was that?
It's an investigation. I'm Interpol agent there. I don't know what country he's from.
Obviously,
Neither does
Japan
he.
sound like Lupin. At least the English version.
Let's see,
Say-
the first or the third?
Lupin was from France.
But he spoke English and was animated in Japan.
It's called a dub.
You're not familiar with that concept, are you?
They don't speak different languages in different places. How dare they?
I've traveled the world and I've pointed and waved money for food.
Shut up and take my money.
So he's Fry from Futurama?
About the same IQ.
Hey,
Ouch.
you're right.
But he doesn't have the same slur and glow.
Nor a hot girlfriend with one eye.
I am Bender, please insert girder.
That's what I call it. Wait, what?
I'm Bender, please insert liquor.
Yes.
Well, we have a bevy of beverages.
For you to review, one by one.
Here's why. Once people decide to go with a money manager or a car mechanic or a dentist, they hate encountering quote-unquote cognitive dissonance. Or dissonance. Sorry, misspoke.
Cognitive dissonance.
Shut up. I misspoke.
No, I'm just sitting there going...
Cognitive dissonance. Shut up, brain! No!
Before
Children! Stop making me think thoughts!
I was thinking that's what
Punch.
that's what you get on a college campus.
I knew that line was coming.
Blind?
That might have suggested they've made a mistake. So often they become blind to signs that the person they trust is taking advantage of them. Behaviorists call this, quote unquote, confirmation bias. People are biased toward information that shows they are right naturally. So if you pick the money manager they recommended, it makes them even more right. Personally, I often ignore friends' suggestions and head to the phone book and online reviews. I like to pick people.
Where's he gonna find a phone book?
I kicked one on the curb.
That was a puppy.
A sack of puppies.
You named a sack of puppies phone book?
No, I refuse
Give
to
me a
take
phone book!
books. Why should I take these things that just go in the recycle bins? Why don't they just not deliver them to me and save trees?
Kindling. You have a fire pit.
Have you tried to ever burn a phone book?
Don't burn the entire thing. You burn it a couple pages at a time.
That would take forever. I'd barely get through A.
He doesn't have patience.
This isn't New York.
And
It's not that thick of a book.
And besides,
Hey, we're not in New York.
and besides that, you've been trying to get through the A with every woman you've ever been with.
We had to go south with that.
At least there was no accent.
That's alright.
Almost went there.
Don't worry, you can fix anything in post.
Or with a post.
Or Kellogg's, or
Inside your
whatever.
head.
Splintery post.
The splinters are nails and barbed wire.
Lucille?
Oh, you've never heard
You met Lucille?
you've never heard real
It
big
met a seal.
the average shark. Anyway,
Yeah.
you've never heard Real Big Fish, the song by them called Another FU song?
Nope.
Ah.
Purple, purple.
5%.
Hey there, Sinky.
Hang on. I'm gonna see if my phone's charged enough.
And this is what we call the intermission. Intermission. What a show. The intermission. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get sued by Mel Brooks now. Thanks.
Mel Brooks wouldn't sue us.
Mel Brooks?
Of course, why would Mel Brooks sue us?
And Mel Brooks, he'd probably listen and go, why am I listening to this? Nobody else will. I don't have to sue. They're killing themselves. Next episode, suicide. How-tos.
Ah, yes.
Burble, burble.
So, when were we gonna start drinking the Kool-Aid?
You haven't yet? Crap! Okay, that means you're the one going to get the Nikes.
Oh. I don't want to buy tracksuits.
No, I know this Russian guy.
Hey, look, Mel Brooks.
Please, nobody bother
He's a
this
sturdy
poor-
young man.
Yeah, please, nobody bother this man on Facebook.
Actually, please do.
I said, actually, I don't think they have to worry about anyone bothering this man because I don't think it's a man.
Oh my.
Okay.
Sorry.
She's a brick house. It's mighty. Just letting it all hang out.
So she's
Don't have to be black. Don't be racist.
I like to pick people with a fresh slate and make my own judgments. If you choose to follow a friend's advice, just know that there's a high likelihood that your friend has a blind spot.
by gold.
You know, you did that for an entire weekend, and I still couldn't understand why. Do it again, for me.
By gold?
No, hit him.
By gold.
Yeah, I had a friend who had a blind spot. He was missing his right eye. Really sucks for him. He was right eye dominant.
A friend of mine used to go to a mechanic named Buck who was, let's see, what was that? He was missing an eye, 2.5 fingers in one hand, 1 finger on the other, and had a limp. Because he said, really lucky guy. Had a car fall on him. Yeah, he didn't die. How about I don't pick a mechanic that's had a car fall on him?
I had a car bounce off my head
Did
once.
he respond to the name Lucky?
No, he responded to Buck just fine.
Lucky Buck.
I went through a somewhat redneck phase for a while. And by that I
A
mean...
while?
Shut it!
Somewhat?
Shut it. I'm too eloquent to be an actual redneck.
Apparently you haven't met the same Appalachian Americans I have.
And for one
You've
that's
met
next,
Appalachian Americans?
Technically, yes.
Ooh.
One of the guys I used to work with.
Okay.
And actually, funny enough, one of the people I used to work with's wife.
Okay.
She's the only doctor for 100 miles.
Ah, those people.
Yeah.
I'm betting she doubled as a vet.
No.
Oh, okay.
I says, actually, she was an OB.
Okay.
Yep, she worked on ostrich babies?
No. she worked on different babies.
No, I didn't do it.
Such in-studio violence. There's things flying all over the place.
That's why
at all
there's
times.
swords.
That's just my rapier wit.
That's
Yeah.
a dirk.
Yeah, and you have a rapier.
Duckadekistan.
And you do have a rapier wit. Anyway.
No, that's a raper. What? Don Draper. What? Am I hearing things right? So your ears checked. And your tires checked.
Speaking of which.
Do you double as a therapist?
Actually, I do.
Gonna get you business cards one day, but I'll be careful to where I put the place of the space.
He does have business cards. We print them.
That's a therapist? What?
No,
I
but
do have cards.
Oh, those?
Yeah, those!
Damn it, I forgot about those.
Yeah. A lot of people have them.
Why?
That jerk in the corner.
Why?
No.
Pointing past you. Pointing through you.
He's pointing at the amazing toad.
see now, I think we have the next card for him, the therapist. He's dealing with some goggles and a pipe. And... No, come on, we'll space it correctly.
Uh-huh, because I trust you.
We'll let you prove the proof.
Yeah, I'm betting it'll say anal therapist.
I was going to say, well, for that, some people's heads are so far up there that they need therapists like that to stroke their egos.
No.
Oh yeah.
Some
That's the spot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then there's some people who need... It's a Bill Engvall joke there, isn't it? Proctologist is double as dentist.
No, I actually have a very funny story for that. In my opinion.
I'm waiting.
There's expletives, I'm sorry. So,
can you avoid using them?
nope.
Okay.
Not in the slightest. I can quack them maybe.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
So I went, as I was working in a rotational plastics molding. For those of you who don't know, no, that's injection molding. Rotational plastics molding is a giant furnace on a railway system, basically.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
It's a giant furnace that blasts fire at, this was a 3-armed mold press, so it'd turn and move and all that kind of stuff, and there's big cast iron or whatever things that, the plastic melted in.
There's steel? I might be wrong.
I don't know and don't care anymore. Don't
Could
work
be
there.
aluminum, could be ceramic, I don't know.
Definitely not.
Not ceramic?
No. Maybe some things, but not these.
Okay.
So it's a very hot environment.
Yep.
And it was also a very hot July. So a lot of things were running hot that day.
Yep.
Shop, attitudes. Well, I made the mistake of, while in an off period, I cleaned really, really thoroughly a work area. As I even moved the work desks out, I got behind them, dusted, vacuumed, left it spotless. It was wonderful. So this really, really hot day, everyone's in the break room, the air-conditioned break room. Every single person except for me. So I go in there, because I was out there, I was hot, and I needed to cool down. And the supervisor looks at me, "What are you doing in here? Get back to work." 1, there's no work currently. 2, I'm overheating and need water and a little bit of cool. He just yells, "Well, go find something to do. Go clean." It's like, I did. "Well, you move that workbench out and clean behind." I'm the only one who ever has. "Well, do it again." No. I'm the only one who ever has, and I just did that just a couple days ago. "Well, do it again." No. We ended up getting into a little bit of a dragged out argument, and by this point, everyone was out of the break room, and we were standing in between the work area and the warehouse. There's a separation there. And so we're standing there arguing and yelling at each other, and everyone's trying not to look like they're looking and listening. He tells me, "Go home and, call in the morning, see if you still have a job." So I start walking away, and I'm a little bit hot under the collar. So I turn back as I'm walking away, and I yell at him, "Yeah, well, you might want to call a proctologist in the morning, see if you can get your head removed from your ass." And he stops dead in his tracks, and I know he heard me. He turns back and he looks at me and says, "What did you say?" I don't know if he thought I'd balk at the question, but even louder, I yell it back verbatim. And the look on his face, it just went from just bright red, because he was bald. So it's just his head was completely red, and he had no comeback. And that just compounded the issue. Because he stood there fuming as I walked away laughing, as everybody else who heard was trying to hide that they were laughing. That moment of, "Yeah,
I'm fired.
I'm fired."
But it was worth it.
Get a call from the boss about 2 hours later. Then, "You want to come in?" Like, "Oh, crap, here it comes." Sitting down in the office with him, and he's like, "Okay, so I heard about what happened. Did you actually say these words?" And he repeated what I said. Trying to hide in the corner of his mouth, you could tell, but he was trying to hide a smile.
There was a
he
twitch.
was smirking.
There was a twitch.
He was smirking. He looks at me and he's like, "Did you actually say that?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir, I did." And he just busted out laughing by the fact that I just went, "Yes, sir, I did." I proudly owned that moment.
Yeah.
I went, "You shouldn't have. That situation could have been handled better by both parties. While hilarious, don't do it again. You can come to work tomorrow."
Wait, you got a write-off for that one?
I got a write-off because the supervisor was being a dick.
How long did it take you to lose that job?
Not long.
Not surprised.
Nobody else was either.
Especially you.
Oh, especially me, because every day I saw him, I'd smirk and go, hey there. Give him some sort of little quip, and I'd walk away giggling.
So in other words, you basically put him on the edge of looking for an excuse.
Oh, the supervisor hated me. The boss wouldn't do it unless I gave a proper excuse.
Yeah, proper reason.
The reason that they used, my grandma died and I skipped work.
Did you call in?
Yeah, but there's only X amount of grieving days you're allowed off. But I was very close to my grandma, so I took a little bit more time off than what I was supposed to, apparently, and I got fired.
Yeah, Family Medical Leave Act covers a lot, but only so far.
Also sounds like a Canadian trying not to swear. FML, eh?
Oh my god! Thank you.
I didn't even think about that. Congratulations.
Handshakes all around.
I had to give you a handshake for that one. That one was pretty good. I didn't even think about it.
Actually, the same grandma. We always made the joke because she ran late a lot and all this other stuff, and she's a little bit absent-minded occasionally. We made the joke that, when you die, you'll actually be late for your funeral, and she was.
How?
Messed up at the crematorium? Is that what it's called? Where she was cremated.
Yeah.
Her cremains, I know that's the word, were misplaced.
I actually have a similar story to that.
Alright, so on that wonderful note of fact, validation, and verification, any other shuns we should add to here? No? Alright. Skipping over his thoughts here. We're going to farm this out, and Mr.E, would you like to bid adieu?
Until next time.
There you go. A good web guru toast. What? Parting words?
If you're using a comb, make sure you go the right direction.
That would be a good parting word. Alright, and this is Captain, not of a Boeing, just of a dead paw. Thank you for joining the, what is this? Tales from the Time Traveler's Tavern? Apparently that's what we are. Thank you for joining. So that's it.